Dragon Athletics is brought to you by Orion Neighborhood Television. And tonight we have high school volleyball for you. The Dragons come in sitting at 29-10-0 on the season by the North Farmington Raiders, come in at 22-7-1 in this OAA contest. Dragons are looking to continue their winning ways and winning streak here. The last couple of games you've seen here on ONTV, it's been straight set winners. They have had some challenges throughout the season, but they've always seemed to come through in the end, especially here at home, and sporting a very nice record, as you can see. And you can see Sophie Murdoch, number 22, one of the anchors of this squad here in the middle. And Sophie Murdoch is leading these Dragons in the middle with blocks, with a total of 80 on this season, which should be expected. Close behind is Rocky. That is Kayla Rocky, number 17. And as we get underway here, crowd is on hand. A nice crowd as always here. A lot of big student section, and the Dragons are on your right while the Raiders are on your left. And we are underway here with Kluger getting the serve off underway. Solid hit, and North Farmington strikes first as that one finds an opening. Dragons are communicating here, trying to make sure everybody's in position in the early stages of this one here. It is an OAA matchup. Dragons are undefeated so far this season in the OAA. And cross-court winner takes it. Dragons tied up at 1 in the early going. Crowd's cheering them on. I want to thank you for tuning into this contest. Long serve, high arcing here by the Dragons. Farmington going the far side, and they find Dragons can't contain that one in. That's number 6. Sabrina Cottrell can't contain that hit by the Raiders. Raiders on serve. Dug out nicely by Kluger, and looking to send it down up front. Free ball here for the Raiders. Set up front, change of pace there. Nice dig once again by the Dragons. Power to the net, but saved, and they're going to say in the net by North Farmington, so it is 2-all. Number 7, Hannah Long, one of the captains here for the Raiders, couldn't get that one over. Hannah Murdoch with the serve here for the Dragons. Point here for the Raiders. Putting up a fight early. Last match we had here, it was all Dragons all the time, taking a lead and rolling with it against Seaholm. Nice block up front by the Raiders. They have a solid front line. Free ball here for the Dragons. Going wide on the set and finding the winner. Finding the winner, that was in. That ball had eyes, and don't forget replays of this and other sporting events covered by ONTV can be seen Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Visit OrionTV.org for our program guide for viewing times that best fit your viewing schedule. As Ali Shinoskis has the duties for the Dragons here on serve. Ball is still alive. Oh, nice hit over the net there by the Dragons. Almost dug out by number 3, unable to do so, Ali Shinoskis. Shinoskis does a nice job for the Dragons. She has 29 aces on the season on serve for the Dragons, so solid player here. North Farmington Raiders on serve. Nice quick kill by the Dragons. Another point coming their way as we have a couple substitutions coming in. Madison Hargraves checks in for the Dragons. Dragons are undefeated in OAA as well as Clarkston. And we know that the matchup between those two schools is always a classic, and it's coming up soon. Block up front. Still alive. We're going to say a double hit on the side of the Dragons, and it will be a North Farmington point as number 2, Nikki Wald for North Farmington takes a seat. Raiders up 1 here and set their game number 1. Just clears the net on that serve. Change of pace by the Dragons did not fool Farmington, and that one is long. Dragons on the point. Kiana Brown takes a seat for the Dragons. Dragons on the serve. Nice strong serve. Oh, great heads-up play in the middle by Murdoch. Excuse me, Kayla Rocky, number 17, had her hands up. It sends that one home quick. One thing you're going to find, the Dragons can kill that ball quickly. If you hang a meatball up there, they will slam it home. Nice backline save. Oh, a little too strong, a little too low in the net. Tie game here, 6-all. Raiders putting up a fight, as they should. Only 2 losses in league play so far this season. Dragons here looking to add to it. And they do. 7-6 here. Dragons making a move. A little back and forth affair here. Difficult to discern between, probably on the monitor at home, who's who. Dragons are on your right in the dark green uniforms, while the Raiders are wearing all black. On the left, double hit. Double hit on the Raiders side, so an unforced error. Dragons up 2 down, game 1. As Kaluger gets back to send this one over. Kluger has 32 aces on the season. Eight-7 here, Dragons. Point going to North Farmington, and the serve. Their libero, Lauren Caverly, the captain here as well, with the serve. Ooh, mishit there by, I believe that's 13, Hannah Murdoch. Usually the sure-handed sophomore outside hitter takes care of those, but unforced error by the Dragons knocks this one up at 8. Nice soft shot. Lack of communication by the Raiders allows that one to fall. The Dragons are fired up. Hannah and Sophie Murdoch in the middle there. Potent combination, especially with number 12, Melanie Heath. We saw against Seaholm. It was an immovable force, those 3 up front. It's difficult to get the ball through that wall. Long hit. Dragons with a point there. And on serve. 10-8. Raiders have to watch out here. Dragons can put up points quick and rally off a long string of points to put you away early. Murdoch almost sends that one home. Nice job by Kaluger to keep this one alive. Miss hit down the line. Heath can't control it. Usually the sure-handed Heath sends those one in, no problem at all. But still a 1-point lead here for the Dragons, as Megan Hurley has the serve here for North Farmington. Long hit, but played by Farmington. Soft tapper over the net, easily done by Sophie Murdoch. Nice kill by the senior. Sophie Murdoch only has 55 hitting errors on this season. I'm going to say double hit on North Farmington. Unforced error, Dragons pulling away here 11-9 on serve, with Hannah Murdoch doing the honors. Nice serve. Ball still in play. Oh, you can't leave that one alone. Murdoch. One thing I like is the quick set out front, right in the wheelhouse, and Murdoch sends it home. Sophie won't miss those as they set up the play here. Dragons on serve, making a little run, 4-point lead. And a miss hit in the back line by number 2, Nikki Wald. The junior defensive center stands 5'2", cannot hold that one in. (14-9), Dragons in command here in game 1. Nice block by the Raiders. Coming back to Murdoch, why not? Set up by number 7, Hannah Long. Raiders can't finish. Long hit down the middle, splits the defense. 15-9. Nice run here by the Dragons. Crowd's loving it. Nice crowd on hand. Always a packed house. And they're going to say, yep, that one was a little bit long. So .2 North Farmington, the run ends. 15-10, 5-point lead here for the Dragons in game 1. Knuckleball over the net. Murdoch just gets a fingertip on it. Change of pace really throws the timing off for North Farmington, as it looks like Murdoch will take a seat as Olivia Hale checks in here for North Farmington. Nice play by Sophie Murdoch in the early going here for the Dragons. Set by Long. Dug out nicely by 7, Marshall. And point goes to North Farmington. Dragons setting up as Elise Foss, the senior. Dragons cross-court killer dug out by the Raiders. Again, strong hits by Marshall tonight. They go to the middle. Like the Raider defense here. Very active out there on the court. Something we didn't see from Seaholm. Nice kill there by the Dragons. Very nice. Kiana Brown, number 11. Sends that one home, splits the D. As Rebecca Sylvain, one of the captains here on this team, checks in for the Dragons. And again, tune into replays of your favorite sporting events Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Only on Orion Neighborhood Television, your exclusive home for Dragon sports. 6-point lead here for the Dragons in game 1 against the visiting Raiders from North Farmington. Ooh, set was just a bit offline, and Tess Marshall had a hard time gathering that one in. Excuse me, that was Madison Hargraves gathering that one in to send it back. Hannah Long, captain here on this Raiders team with the serve. Looking to chip into this Dragon lead. Dragons go long, but easily played by the Raiders. Try to go down the line, but it's in the net. Dragon point, 17-12 here. Season is winding down here for the Dragons. They've amassed a lot of wins, and I'm sure they're looking forward to wrapping up this OAA play with a rematch against the Wolves from Clarkston coming here soon. And what are they going to say? Too many hits here on the side for North Farmington. 18-12, Dragons in command. Excuse me, 19. 7-point lead, largest lead of the night. By the time this game airs, the Clarkston match should be concluded, so watch ONTV News for the results of that match. It is on the road. Key matchup every year. Nice rally here. Long hit. And wait, a little bit too long. North Farmington tallies that one up. Rebecca Sylvain couldn't contain that one, and it flies a little bit long. North Farmington with a serve, 19-13. Caitlin Shepner with the serve. Going outside, and it pays off. Hannah Murdoch sends that one home. Not playing like a sophomore out there. Done a nice job all season as we see Sophie Murdoch checking back in with Kaluger on the serve for the Dragons. Yeah, block up front. That is a tall order to get through the Murdoch sisters. Not many have done it all season long. 21-13. Again, Dragons need to score 25 here and win by 2 to take game 1. Long hit. Point Lake Orion 22-13. Now they're rolling. 9-point lead, largest lead of game 1. Kluger again, nice serve. Quick hit. Oh, nice hit by the Raiders. Sylvain can't save that one as number 14 sits down for the Raiders. Caitlin Kendall, the senior outside hitter. Nice deceptive serve by Lauren Caverly, the libero here for the Raiders. Point Lake Orion, 23-14. 2 points only for the win in game 1 for the Dragons. Back and forth affair in the early going with the Raiders taking a 2-point lead, but the Dragons have been in command ever since. High ball here by the Dragons. Going far side, and I'm going to say it was touched out of bounds there by the Dragons. Farmington serve. 23-15. Dragons need 2. Crowd getting into it now. Another deceptive serve. It's almost like a knuckleball in baseball. She hits that ball, number 10. That is Megan Hurley, the junior, standing 5'7". It's a knuckleball, and it just dies once it hits that line. Outside hit, deflected off a Raider. Dragon point, nicely done. As Hurley takes his seat for the Raiders, 24-16. Game point here for the Dragons on serve. And just over the net. Quick set up front, saved but knocked out of bounds. It looked like Heath again, number 12, couldn't contain that one, and it sends the Raiders point up by 1. 17 scored by the Raiders to 24 for the Dragons. This is game point. And deflected out. The Dragons earn point 25 and take game 1 from the Raiders. Nice back and forth affair here at Dragon Stadium, or excuse me, the Field House at LOHS, and end of game 1, Dragons take it 25-17. We switch sides for game number 2. Game number 2 is about to get underway here at the Field House here at Lake Orion High School. Dragons lead 1-0. And we switch sides here as we get underway in game 2. Girls are joking, having a good time, and relaxed out there. And we saw when the Dragons are out there having a good time, the opponent has to watch out, because when they're playing loose, boy, they make you pay. Sophie Murdoch had a nice game 1, a couple kills and some nice blocks up front with her sister and Melanie Heath. I want to thank you for tuning in to this telecast. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke, and we're happy to bring these volleyball matches to you all season long. We're looking to bring some winter sports coming your way as well, including an attempt to bring you some hockey games down the line. Made contact with the hockey coach, and he's thrilled that we're going to bring some ONTV cameras down to the Detroit Skating Club to try to get some regular season games on the air for them. Of course, we'll have basketball as well. And the Dragons strike early here in game 2. On serve here is Sabrina Cottrell for the Dragons. Nice serve by Cottrell. Cottrell's got a serve percentage of 92.6%. And the Dragons go up 2-0 with Cottrell serving once again. "15 aces for Cottrell. That one is long. The Dragons continue this run here in game 2. 3-0 with Cottrell on serve. Dragons serve percentage all season is about 91.6%. Dig out nicely and sent over the line, over the net, excuse me. But it looks like there was a hitting error. 3-1. Raiders grab their first point of game 2. Dug out nicely by the Dragons and killed by the Raiders. Power shot by the Raiders as Murdoch encourages her teammates to step it up here. Dragons up 3-2 in game 2. Long hit by the Dragons, easily played by the Raiders. Comes back over the net. Nearly killed by the Dragons. Kluger pass the wide side, can't get it down. Nice block up front and it falls. Gonna have to do more than that to get it by Murdoch in the middle. 4-2 Dragons on serve. I like the play of North Farmington. They're a tough little bunch. They're fast. They play with some intensity. Here is Hannah Murdoch is on serve. Long hit. Nice strong hit by the Raiders from North Farmington. Tally their 3rd point of game 2, 4-3, hanging around. Looked like the Dragons were going on a run here at 3-0, but the Raiders have responded. Oh, in the net, what are they going to say? Double hit on the side of the Dragons will be a Raider point. It's good to see the crowd out here, especially the student section out here having a good time watching these matches. Set in the middle, tapped down easily by Murdoch. What can you say about the senior, Sophie Murdoch? Oh, miss hit there, unforced error by the Raiders. Hands the Dragons a 2-point lead here in game 2. Kluger on serve here for the Dragons. Again with that quick set in the middle. They found success in the early going of game 1 with that play. But the Dragons respond. Going wide side tap. Can't get it to fall. Kluger over, looking for the kill, can't get it. Nice defense here by both sides to keep this ball alive. Going near side this time and can't contain that one. Nice kill by Melanie Heath. She's finding her shot now, a little shaky in the early going, but now sending it home. Raiders can't send the ball back if it's hit them in the face. 7-4 Dragons in the lead. Kluger on serve. Again, that quick set, and they find success with it. Trying to get it over the net before that front line of the Dragon defense can get the set. 7-5, just a 2-point lead here for your hometown Dragons. Soft hit, error. Point goes to the Dragons. DVD copies of this and other broadcasts are available for only $10. Call Orion Neighborhood Television at 248-693-3377. Copies are available of any event in our broadcasting vault. We have volleyball, baseball, soccer, and football. Of course, volleyball. Dragons looking to add to this lead here. Set in the middle, going wide side. Raiders teeing up, and what are they going to say? Dragon point said it was long, 9-5 here. Dragons trying to pull away, but the Raiders have responded from North Farmington. Rebecca Sylvain on the serve. Sylvain has 15 aces on the season. Dug up by Kaluger, nicely done. Quick hit over the net. Dragons were in a pickle there. Point here for North Farmington. Just missed the open area. 9-6 Dragons in the lead. North Farmington has responded to every run that the Dragons have made. Far side with power, they cannot contain that hit. That is number 7, Tess Marshall, with some power. Dragons push the lead to 4 in game 2. Marshall on serve. Strong hit over the net. Marshall has 50 aces on the season. The junior. Dragons keep it alive. Kaluger going far side. Dug out nicely by Caverly. Backline saves that, and that was Marshall again. Dragons trying to kill it, cannot. Really impressed with the Raiders' defense here tonight. Power in the net. Dragons can't kill it. Madison Hargraves, the junior, had a shot at it, but couldn't get it over. 10-7 here. Dragons holding to a slim 3-point lead here in game 2. Yes, there you go. Power again. I think they found the weakness of that defense. Coming in on the far side and then going the near sideline. Raiders having a hard time of getting in position to keep that ball inbounds. 11-7, Dragons in the lead here in game 2. Power cross court, easily handled by the Dragons. Again, near side, Taparoo. Nicely done by the Dragons. Change of pace. Lake Orion 12-7 on serve. Madison Hargraves serves it up. Again, that quick set in the middle, you can't get that over. Dragons front line too strong. Again, they're picking on the left side of that line. Now they bring the power. Nice dig out by Lauren Caverly from the back line, the libero. Double hit on the Dragons. Unforced error, but got to give the Raiders some credit, especially Caverly, from saving that one in the back line. Nicely done by number 1. She's on serve. 12-8. Raiders near side, change of direction there at the last second, and number 6, Caitlin Shepner, one of the captains here. She's a senior, standing 6'3", and used every bit of that 6'3" to power that one down. 12-9, Raiders making a move here. Soft hit, just gets over the net, rolls in favor of the Dragons. Nice. Rebecca Sylvain takes a seat. Melanie Heath checks back into the contest, and number 6, Sabrina Cottrell on serve. Dragons serving here 13-9 in game 2. Again, that quick set up front. We've seen them adjust to that, and they've had success. Dragons are adjusting nicely to that play. Far side hit, Kaluger digs that one out again. Power on the left side, blocked out, Dragon point. Power's coming from the left side of that Dragon front. And Heath is in position now. We saw her get her shot back on track. Farmington quick set up the middle, tap over. Difficult hit over, nice job by Kaluger. Going Power, easily collected in by the Dragons. Power again, deflected over. Nice block up front. Haven't seen too many of those from the Farmington Raiders, North Farmington Raiders tonight. Frontline block and it falls. Anna Murdoch getting a little testy out there, and when you get her angry, you better watch out. Megan Hurley on the serve here for the Raiders. Far side Power again, success. Heath finding her power tonight. As Murdoch, Hannah Murdoch checks in for the serve here for the Dragons, up 5 points in game 2. That one sailed a little bit. A little bit long. Farmington with the North Farmington with the point there. Serving error by Hannah Murdoch. Maybe that last point got her a little too excited. Lost her concentration just a tad. Easy play here for the Dragons, going near side. And hitting error by the Raiders. Number 9, Nikki Joyce can't get that one over. The senior outside hitter finding the net. Oh, tap over the net. That was close. Little lack of communication by the Dragons there. Didn't know who had that one as it falls. You can see that one kind of falling apart there in the early going for the Dragons, and the Raiders take advantage again. They're back in this thing. 3 straight points here for the Raiders. As number 6, Caitlin Shepner here's on the serve, one of the captains here for the Raiders. Near side hit. Free ball here for the Dragons. Nice power up the middle. Again, Sophie Murdoch on the kill as she checks out for a breather. Dragons up 3. Tough bunch here are the Raiders. Kaluger on the serve. Nice floater over the net. Difficult play by North Farmington. Miss hit on the serve. 17-13. Unforced errors here on the Raiders side. Another floater by Kaluger, nicely done. Near side and blocked easily by the Dragons. Just over, Kaluger can't gather that one in. And deflected out. Raiders survive, still alive here, just down 3. These pesky Raiders hanging around here. The field house at Lake Orion High School. Going far side again and Power, and they find the opening. That one is in. 18-14 Lake Orion. You see Lauren Caverly encouraging her teammates on here as we have some substitutions. Number 4, Madison Hargraves checks back in here for the Dragons. As Rebecca Sylvain, one of the captains here on this Dragon squad, has serve. Dragons up 1-0 here, looking to make it 2-0. 18-4, Dragons in the lead. Double hit on the Raiders, unforced error. Dragons will take it. 19-14. Again, this is rally scoring, so you must, well, you can score every time, but you must win by 2. An unforced error there on the serve by Sylvain. Sylvain usually is a very solid server at 91.3% on her serve percentage. But miss hit there gives a point over to the Raiders. Again, that outside power, we've seen it. They've gone far side and down that near that far line there. They found a weakness in that defense and they're exploiting it now. 20-15, 5-point lead. We've seen the Raiders though, they can come back. They chip away at those leads and no lead is secure here. Long kill. And it finds its way down here, 20-16. Dragons still in the lead. Nicole Nicole Joyce, the senior, standing 5'10" on serve here for the Raiders. 4-point lead. Dug up by Kaluger. Going far side again. Taparoo can't find an opening. Near side here for the Raiders. Dug out nicely by the Dragons. Free ball here for the Raiders. Dragons get organized. Again, they go far side. And that ball is out. I have to say about 85% of their points are coming from that far side kill. 21-16. Dragons on serve. Would love to close this one out here in a string. Crowd would love to see 2-0 lead. Again, a service error by the Dragons. I think that was Rachel Livingway. She's 95.1% on her serving percentage, so lack of concentration here by the Dragons to close out this game too. Cross-court killer can't fall. Kaluger there. Oh, miss hit. Timing was off on that one a little bit. And Sophie Murdoch couldn't get that one down. Nice effort by the Dragons to keep that one alive, but timing was a bit off. 21-18. Raiders hanging around, looking to make some noise here to tie it up. 1-1. We'll see what happens. Can't get it over. Nice block by the Raiders, but the Dragons find the point in their favor as that one falls, and you see the coach for Farmington, Jessica Cadeni, just pleading with her girls to calm down. 22-18. That looked like a Raider point all the way. Cottrell on the serve. Nice save for the back line. Murdoch can't get it down. They go far side again. Yes, and they find success. Every time, it's almost automatic when they go far side down the line. Number 10, Megan Hurley took that one off the noggin. 23-18, Dragons need 2. Floater just clears the net. Again, that quick set, they found success. Can't go down, but it is deflected, and that kill keeps the Raiders alive. (23-19), Dragons looking for 2. Dragons on serve. Oh, excuse me, that is the Raiders on serve. I think it's the farthest back I've seen the, again, left side. We've seen it all night long. Attack that line. 23-19, 24-19, excuse me. Game point. Dragons would love to go up 2-0. That's a big hole to be in. Block up front, still alive by the Raiders. Push to the back line easily. Why not? Sophie Murdoch with the kill and the game winner here in game 2. Dragons up 2-0. 25-19. Game 2, we switch sides here at the field house. Dragons in command 2-0 over the visiting North Farmington Raiders. Nice game point kill by Sophie Murdoch. 25-19, end of game 2. Game 3 is next on ONTV. Game 3 is about to begin here. Crowd is enjoying it. Nice, exciting volleyball. Tight first 2 games between these 2 squads. Raiders are a scrappy bunch. Dragons have had leads of, I think, 6 at the most between the 2 games, and the Raiders have always chipped away and come back. So we see the girls still laughing, having a good time, are relaxed out there. Up 2-0. But you know they'll be focused as game 3 gets underway here. Crowd's looking for a 3-game sweep here by the Dragons. We've seen it all season long. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in to host high school sports coverage here on ONTV. And don't forget, head on over to our webpage at orionontv.org and click on our YouTube link. You can see past games from football, soccer, and of course volleyball. All games from 2012 are loaded up on our YouTube page. Full games, not just highlights, as we get underway here in game 3. Dragons looking to get on the board first. Power handled nicely by the Raiders. We're looking to say a double hit. 1-0 Dragons in the lead as you hear the PA announcer. Dragons on serve. Gabby Kaluger on the serve, strong and long. That one is out. 1-1. Got my notes here. Kaluger, he's a 94.8% serve percentage on the season, and what can you say? Killed by Sophie Murdoch. She's not just a team leader in blocks, but boy, does she send that ball home on the kill in the middle. 2-1 with authority, too. Intimidating figure up front for the Dragons. Oh, is that in? Oh, they're going to say, oh, Dragon point. You see the referee point to the Dragon side. 3-1. It was deflected by Caverly. Libero for the Raiders. Served by Cottrell. Raiders can't handle it. In the net on that set there for the Raiders. 4-1. Dragons in the lead. 3 points. Cottrell on serve. Floater just clears the net. Near service error on that one, but still alive by the Dragons, and the power on the outside. How do you contain that? That's Hannah Murdoch. And with some zip on the ball, Dragons a 4-point lead here in game 3, looking to close this one out quickly. Set near side by the Raiders. And Heath killer down the line. Nicely done, Melanie Heath. Really turned it on in game 2 and carrying it over to game 3. 6-1 Dragons. Free ball here for the Dragons, set in the middle. You know where it's going. Hannah Long can't contain that one for the Raiders. The senior setter standing 5'6". 70-mile-an-hour fastball coming at you. Cottrell, nice serves. Change of pace there by the Raiders. Oh, that one's got to get over. Free ball here for the Dragons. Bump up, trying to kill. Luger just saves that one, going far side. High sets, just got to get over here. Near side. Attacking the middle. The Raiders are going for the middle here. Heath. Little out of time on that one. Couldn't gather that one, and she's laughing. She understands you can't get them all. 7-2, Dragons in the lead. North Farmington on serve in game 3. Dragons lead 2-0. Long serve here by the Raiders. What can you say? I'm losing vocabulary is running dry. What to say about the Murdoch sisters here in competition. It's just a pleasure to watch. 8-2, Dragons in command here in game 3. Look like Hannah Murdoch on the serve. Free ball here for the Dragons. Kaluger sets that one up. Near side power. Dug out by the Raiders. And they find an opening down the middle. 8-4. Raiders on serve here. Caitlin Shepner on the serve, just nicks the net. Power again, can't find the opening. Far side set, ooh. They're gonna say no. They're gonna say Dragon point. That looked like it had some space. Fortunately, we don't have instant replay tonight. 9-3, Dragons up 6 as Kaluger gets a breather. And Dragons on serve here. You can see crowds into it. Ellie Shinoskis on the serve for the Dragons, and it goes out. 10-3 Dragons. Shinoskis on serve. Not a lot of stats on her, the junior. 94 sets played on this season. Far side set, and they find that the block can't get back over, and the Raiders tally one. Caitlin Kendall, number 14 for the Raiders, pleading for her crew to keep focused. Near side set, power, and into the chair. That is a Dragon point. 11-4. Strong team are these Dragons. Outside hitters just have a lot of leverage and get that ball sailing through the air at velocity. Rebecca Sylvain back with the serve, one of the captains here. Lauren Caverly on the dig for Farmington, and it results. Saying that was long. I think they're debating this. What are they saying here? Where's the ball? Yep, they're determining that was long by inches. Dragon point, and Dragons on serve. Again, Sylvain. Oh, nope. I guess it's one of those, if you pretend it was real, it was, but the referee sorted out. Hannah Long on the serve here for the Raiders. Power outside, block is not solid enough, and a miss hit in the middle by 14. Caitlin Kendall can't send that one home. Dragons up 12-4, dominating this game 3. Raiders can't afford to go down much more. 7-point lead for the Dragons. Again, Dragons close this one out. This match is over. Tess Marshall on serve. Deflected up front by the block, but still saved by Kaluger. Near side set, 2, soft, can't get it over the net. Unforced error, Megan Hurley for the Raiders can't get over. If you'd like to learn how to broadcast these games, run cameras for us here at Orion Neighborhood Television, sign up for classes. They're now enrolling. Call 248-693-3377 for only $10. You can sign up for studio and field production classes at Orion Neighborhood Television. We have a service error here for the Dragons. Keeps the Raiders alive, 13-6 here in game 3. Near side set, it's still alive. Well, that was a crazy sequence. They're going to say in the net by the Dragons, I believe, and it will be a North Farmington point. 13-7. Nikki Joyce on the serve for the Raiders. Going for power on the outside. Ball, oh, nice anticipation by the Dragons. Hannah Murdoch. Raiders were caught sleeping, and she said, I'll take care of that. Got over the net and sent that one home. Dragons 14-7, up 7 with Kluger on serve for the Dragons. Far side hit, dug out by Kluger. Nicely done to save that one as she somersaults across the floor. Near side hit, saved. Just out of reach. Good effort by number 7, Tess Marshall, to keep that one alive, but Raiders find the floor with that ball, 14-8. Lauren Caverly on serve here for the Raiders. Soft hit in the middle, a little bit too long, out of bounds. Raiders still alive. We've seen it all game long. Game 1, game 2, they chip away. Oh, sinking shot. Kaluger cannot save that one. That is a knuckleballer. Let's see here on serves. Serving percentage team totals for the Raiders is 92.8% on the season. Oh, what a misdirection by the Dragons to earn point number 15. Looked like a set coming over to Murdoch, and the defense adjusted, but it was a feint and just tapped that one right behind the defense. Great play by the Dragons. Sabrina Cottrell checks in for the Dragons on the serve. Nice block up front, kept alive. Oh, what a point by the Raiders. Thought that one was coming down. Oh, they're gonna say point for the Dragon. Too many hits, I believe. 16-10, Dragons up 6. Cottrell on serve again. Ball is alive and out. Point for the Dragons, 17. Cottrell, nice little run here. Cottrell's 92.6% on her serving percentage as she floats that one over. I like how she mixes it up. Picks her spots, and that one is North Farmington. That one stays in bounds. Serve here for North Farmington. 17-11. Dragons in the lead by 6. Game 3. Megan Hurley takes the long way to get this ball across the net. She goes back line with it. Kluger with the spike across the net and in the net. Tough to play. Dragons are a point, 18-11. Nicely done by Gabby. As Megan Hurley takes a seat after that serve. Hannah Murdoch up for the Dragons, number 13. Set to the near side, they find an angle. Now they're saying it's to the Dragons. It looked like it was in, but it is not. 19-11. Murdoch again on the serve. Near side, and they find an opening. That is Caitlin Schnepper. The captain outside hitter finds an opening. 19-12 as Murdoch takes a seat. Nice game for Sophie, or excuse me, Hannah. Important serves here for North Farmington. Blocked up front. Power again, near side. Finds the gap. That was Tess Marshall with the power. As Kayla Rocky checks in, the junior middle hitter for the Dragons with Allie Shinoskis on serve. Nice serve by Shinoskis. She's a 91.2% serve percentage on this season, and that one falls in. As Kluger checks back in and Shinoskis takes a seat. 7-point lead here for the Dragons with the Raiders on serve. Oh, too strong. Dragons need to get it over. Good leadership by Kluger to call off her teammate there to save that one, but Raiders find a way. Still alive. 6-point lead by the Dragons. Dragons have led throughout here in game 3. Near side power again, and it works every time. They're picking on that left side of the court there for North Farmington all night long as Elise Voss takes a seat. The senior can't handle the heat. 21-14, Dragons in command here in game 3. Looking to close out this match here. And they must reach 25 and win by 2. Sylvain on for the Dragons. Soft hit in the middle, nice play by the Dragons, and it just goes out wide. 21-15. Dragons in the lead. Nikki Wall takes a seat for the Raiders. 21-15. And along with the serve. In the net, unforced. We've seen that a couple times when the pressure is on. The Raiders give up serve with in the net hits. Tess Marshall on serve for the Dragons. Marshall's been solid for the Dragons tonight. She's an 84% serving percentage on the season. 50 aces, though. Leads the team. About 3 straight aces here to close out this one. How about that? Tess Marshall's a junior here for the Dragons. Strong hit played by the back line. Nicely done. And a little too strong by the Dragons. Keep the Raiders alive. 22-16. 6-point lead for the Dragons. Raiders settle down and get that serve over. Ball must go over the net. Free ball here for the Raiders. Going outside, and they find an opening. Raiders playing the angles there, and Kluger can't dig that one out. 22-17, and we have a ball game here. Floater. Oh, nicely done. What a shot. What a shot by the Dragons, 23-17. 2 points takes it. Kluger on serve. Floater in the middle. Dragons set it up, go with power. Oh, sometimes the net is your friend. 24 game point, 24-17. Tap block up front by the Dragons. Free ball here for the Raiders. Going far side, block up front, does not fall. This could be it here. Dragons looking to use power, and they do. Deflected again. Nice frontline play here by the Raiders. Far side power. Miss hit by the Dragons, still alive. Can they get it over? They cannot. And the Raiders are alive. 24-18. Crazy rally there by the Dragons. Look at them laughing. Covering a lot of real estate out there. Warren Caverly looking to keep the Raiders' hopes alive here. Dragons, one more point and it's in. That is it. 13, Hannah Murdoch takes it home for the Dragons. 25-18, the final in game 3. And the Dragons take it 3-0, and they take the match. Nice effort by the North Farmington Raiders to come into this hostile environment to take on the dominant Dragons. And like we said, they are undefeated still in OAA play and are looking for the big matchup against the Clarkston Wolves coming next week. I should say Thursday the 17th, I believe, if my schedule's right, the 18th. And they are on the road. We'll have results of that one. And the way things shape up, just like in 2011, that game could determine who takes it all in the OAA division as the girls get together to celebrate a big old win. Nice performances by all the girls. It was a total team effort tonight. And I'm glad to have all you guys tune in. And don't forget, you can see other volleyball matches on Orion Neighborhood Television's YouTube channel. Go to orionontv.org and check our YouTube link. I'm your announcer, Ian Locke. Thank you for tuning in to this matchup. We'll see you next time on Orion Neighborhood Television's coverage of high school sports. Good night.